Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them microphone, dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Ooh, Steve Harvey. Get 'em on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, you join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Yeah. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Okay. I want to talk to you today about success, but I want to talk to you about it like I usually do in terms of a principle of it. But I want to share something with you about it. And I was talking to my daughter about it. I've talked about my son-in-law about it, talked about it with all my children. And I'm really starting to express it to them now because I'm talking to a wide range of people constantly. But I want to share something with you. If you have any aspiration of being successful, I want you to realize, starting right now, the effort that it's going to require. And that's why I think it stops a lot of people. I think a lot of people are never told or don't understand the sheer effort that it takes to become successful at anything in any area of your life. If you think that doing your best is enough, I got news for you. It's not. Well, Steve, what if you've done your best, though, and your best ain't good enough? Well, let me ask you that same question. Hold on. If you want to be successful and you've done your best and best isn't good enough, what, you through? That's it? But Steve, it was my best. No. It was the best you had at that time and that particular day. But tomorrow, add something to it. You've never done everything. There is no you can't go no more. You can't add no more. I've seen marathon runners end up crawling across the line. I've seen triathlon people, man, just staggering in the street and didn't want nobody to help them because they knew that would disqualify them from the race. You got more. Have you ever dipped into your reserve tank? That's what we're talking about now. See, all of us have a reserve tank. On my ranch, I like to ride four-wheelers. I have all-terrain vehicles. And all of them have a gas tank on it. And a gas tank, and most of mine, let me see all of them. Yeah, all of them have gas tank needles on them. And it lets me know when I get down towards E, there's a little lane that's red that lets me know, okay, Steve, you're in the danger zone now. You're riding into the lowest part of your tank. But if I keep riding and I forget to get some gas in there, guess what? When it runs out of gas, all of my all-terrain vehicles, all of them, Honda, Polaris, all of them, those are the makers. There's a button on the gas tank itself that I can click and it says reserve. That means they know that for the hardcore riders, they're going to ride somewhere and they're going to get themselves in a situation and they're going to run out of everything. They're going to run out of road. They're going to run out of gas. They've prepared because they know for the hardcore rider, every hardcore rider needs a reserve tank. And so there's a button that you can click on the gas tank that clicks it into a reserve, and it'll give you about 50 miles or 20 miles worth of gas in there. Now, guess what? In that reserve, that may be all you need to get you to where you're going or get you back to safety so you can refuel. Don't tell me you've done your best. When your best don't cut it, what you gonna do? See, when best is possible, then good enough ain't enough. See, that's good enough. But if the best is possible, why would you not shoot for that? And you are all capable of making it. But you've got to change your mindset and realize the effort that has to be put forth in becoming successful. You've got to do it relentlessly over and over and over and over. And every day I try to do something to progress my life for the better. I try to do something every day. I wake up every day with a plan, some phone calls, some meetings, some interviews, something, man, that's going to advance and move the brand forward. Because here's what's going to happen, you all. Let's say you reach your goal. Let's say your goal is to make $100,000. Well, I got news for you. Listen to this. When you make the $100,000, you can't go nowhere and go on vacation and put your hand behind your head and say, I made $100,000. Guess what you got to do? You got to find a way now to maintain that $100,000 to keep it coming in. So you can't just get there and stop and rest and whoa. It is harder to maintain your success than it is to get successful. See, let's say, let me show you this. Suppose it takes you 5 to 8 years to find a way to make $50,000. Let's say it takes you 5 to 8 years to find a way to make an extra $50,000. And you finally, through work and effort, you get to the $50,000 mark. It's only just begun now. Because guess what? In order to keep the 50 coming in, you got to duplicate what you did to get there. And then, here's what you're going to have the audacity, being a human being, you're going to want another 50 because you're a human being. Because you got to have something else to shoot for. Now you're going to want another 50. Well, now then guess what you got to do now? Now you got to do what you did before, plus you got to come up with something else. Then after that, you're going to have the audacity because you're humans, you're going to want another 50. So that's how this works. And see, that's the importance of your relationship with God because you're going to constantly need him. It ain't ever a point where you're going to be through needing him. But there ain't going to become a point in your life where you're going to be through want nothing unless you done just gave up. And if you done gave up, who wants that? Come on, y'all. This is going to take quite a bit of effort. And if you think it'll come to you any other way, you're sadly mistaken. Because of all the successful people I know that the effort they put out on a daily basis is daunting. And I think that the average person just doesn't understand the requirement of time and effort that it takes to get there and willingness to put it out. You got to cut a lot of monkey business out your life. All that hanging out, all that late and all that clubbing, all that drinking, all that, you got to cut a whole lot of monkey business out to be successful, man. If you're planning on being successful, get up early, stay up late, work, try, think, meet, greet, smile, attract. It takes a lot. Let's go. But you can do it. God is passing out blessings all day long. Why are you not in line for yours? I'm telling you right now, I want everything God got for me. Because what he's shown me so far, if he got some more, man, oh man, How good is God, huh?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is here. It is time. The Steve Harvey Morning Show is upon us. Oh, man, what another glorious day. Glad to be a part of it. Hey, God, I wanted to say thank you for letting me wake up this morning to get at it. And however it go today, I know you got me. And I know at the end of the day, the end results, maybe not at the end of this day, but whatever I'm going through, this too shall pass. And when it passes, I will be better for it, and you pushing me towards another goal. So thank you. I appreciate that. That's how I'm rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, stars are here. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mouth of the South, Junior, Kia Spades, nephew Tommy. We are all here. Yeah, Junior, we trying to get back to normal, but what's on your mind, though?
You know what, well, let me help us then. Dating is difficult, right? Have you dated any kind of woman that's just aggressive, that really, really was aggressive towards you?
Yes.
Man, how do you handle this?
Very scary.
It's
very
a bad
scary.
thing, Junior.
I just want you. Yes, it's very scary. It's too much. You know, you can call me old school or whatever you want, but I like to lead and drive. Every now and then it can go the other way around, but you can't come up in here, be tossing me and telling me what to do and pushing me on my shoulders. That's what I don't like. Don't push both my shoulders. Yeah. Don't gather my shirt up in your hands. All up under my chin.
He didn't say all of that.
No, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what happened to me. Don't push me on both my shoulders against no wall. I don't go up against walls. Don't do that. And then I don't want to be talked down to.
Yeah.
Get your punk ass on the bed. Wait a minute, hold up. I ain't finna be all that now.
Yeah.
Shut your punk ass up. Wait, whoa. I was just saying, hey, baby.
Going on?
All I said was, hey, baby. All I said was, hey, baby. Shut your punk ass up. Wait a minute now.
Wait. He said wait.
I'm not gonna talk to you that way.
Yeah.
If you like a little rough talk, I like, like, how you like it now? That's about it. That's all I got for you. But I don't be
You can't
like
pick and
tossing.
choose.
Yeah, but see, you can't. Give me your leg. My leg. Well, hold up.
Well, Junior, is that what you're talking about? Because that was Steve's
That's
experience.
exactly what I was asking about.
See, plus Junior, he little. So Junior can't handle too much aggression. See, I didn't like verbal aggression, but then when you physically try to be aggressive with me, I got a little size on me. So where we going here? Very afraid. And let me give you some suggestions, Junior.
How long were you with her?
That evening.
You're talking about
A one-night stand. One-night stand.
I've had half-night stands.
Couldn't even take
I've had Junior. Let me tell you, the best thing you can do, dog. First of all, always know where your clothes are.
Yeah.
Don't ever be in the room where you ain't in the same room with your clothes. Secondly, run.
If you've done that.
Run. Oh, I made that mistake.
So where were you?
Clothes
We
on.
gotta go. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, run that prank back with the nephew. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to run that prank back with the nephew. Nephew, what you got?
I'm just still trying to,
Process
bounce
everything.
back from
the Oscars.
Sunday
The
night.
slack from the snack.
It's still on me. I can't get it off me. It just, I don't know. It just feels so bad.
Yeah, it does. It does. It really does.
It stings. It's still stinging.
I saw a headline that said Will Smith best smacked her.
I saw a headline that said Chris Rock comedy ticket sales have skyrocketed.
Skyrocketed. Yes, because you
And
know
when
he's
he
gonna talk
get
about
that
this.
microphone,
And starts prowling that stage
get ready, partner.
like a Black Panther cat.
It's on and popping. All right, let me give it to you right here. Run that prank back. This is No Anchovies. No Anchovies. Black people don't eat anchovies. Come on, cat dog.
Hello. Hey, man, who is the person I need to talk to about I got a pizza that's been messed up. Who do I need to talk to?
Well, you can talk to me, sir. What's going on? What happened to your pizza?
Somebody put some anchovies on my pizza. Black people don't eat no anchovies, man. So who would do that? Who would put anchovies on my damn pizza? I didn't want to.
Settle down with the language there, pal. All right? You know, if you got anchovies on your pizza, you just must have gotten mixed up with another order. I'll send you another pizza. It ain't a big deal.
But I ain't asking no anchovies, man. Matter of fact, let me ask you something. What the is an anchovy any damn way?
It's like a sardine. That's what a anchovy is, okay, pal? It's like a sardine.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. First of all, what's your name? What is your name?
I'm Gino.
So you're the owner of the damn pizza place?
Yeah, I own the damn pizza place. And I don't need people calling me and cursing at me because it was a mistake. You know, mistakes happen, pal. Worse things go on in this life than you getting some anchovies on your pizza.
Hey, man, okay, so here's the deal. I done had a bunch of guests come to my house or order pizza, and every last one of them got anchovies on them. You know what I'm saying? So I got an issue with it. I done spent over $50 with you with these pizzas, and the made wrong.
Nobody likes anchovies?
No, but I told you something before. Black people don't eat no anchovies, man. Okay?
Hold on. I'm almost certain I've served anchovy pizza to black people before.
Okay, the black people that I know don't eat anchovies.
Okay, well then we'll send you some pizzas without any anchovies on them.
Hey, you know what? I don't like your attitude. You know what, man? You mess around
maybe if you didn't come at me with so much attitude to start with, you wouldn't get no attitude.
Okay, look at it. Don't get your ass whooped, okay? Don't get your ass whooped.
What did you just? Did you just threaten me?
I said don't get your
do you think you're talking? Who the do you think you're talking to, face?
I'm talking to Gino, the owner of Pizzeria. You.
That's right. That's right. You don't tell me you're going to kick my okay, pal? You know where the pizzeria is. You know, you just calm down.
Do you? Okay, that's it. I'll tell you what, man. In the next 3 to 5 minutes, I'm going to walk down there and kick your little ass behind putting these anchovies on here and having a little pompous attitude like you think you can't get your ass whooped.
You come on down here, okay? And we'll see. Do me a favor. Go yourself and the horse you rode in on, okay? And bring it on down here. All right, we'll take care of it there. I'll stuff some anchovies up your all right, pal?
Okay. Cool. All right, cool.
Okay. You like to say okay a lot, do you? Is that one of your favorite words, okay?
Yeah, you need to have somebody there with you when I get there, because I promise you, Gino finna get his ass whooped.
Yeah, Gino's shaking in his boots, pal. Me and my anchovies, we're sitting here scared out of our minds right now.
Okay. Let me tell you.
I've dealt with clowns like you my whole life. Please.
Okay. Let me tell you this here. Do you know who you're talking to?
I'm talking to some idiot who don't know how to talk. That's what I'm talking to.
No, you're talking to nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Mr. Gino, you just got pranked.
You telling me I'm throwing F-bombs all over the radio?
You dropping F-bombs all over the radio, baby.
I want to know who did this to me because they're getting some F-bombs. Who did this to me?
Do you have a guy that works for you? He says he works 5 to close. Andre. You got a Dre that works for you?
Yeah, I got a Dre that works for me. And Dre's going to be spending some time in a walk-in freezer.
All right.
Black people don't eat anchovies, huh?
Black people don't eat anchovies, baby. Hey, I got to ask you this, Mr. Gino. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
Your show. The baddest radio show in the land is the Steve Harvey Show.
With no
Steve Harvey Morning.
Baby. No
Steve Harvey Morning Show. I'm going to send you some pizzas. I'm sending that station dozens of pizzas with double anchovies on every one of them.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. No anchovies. No anchovies. A little too salty. Get ready. Nashville, Tennessee. I said Nashville, Tennessee. 6 shows. The nephew coming. 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday. All right. The last show on Sunday is at 7 o'clock, and that's the only thing on sale. Everything else is sold out. All right. Nashville, Tennessee. Laying in the cut is Charlotte, North Carolina, Comedy Zone. Following week, okay, that's going to be 5 shows. That's 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 on Sunday. Don't run up on my stage, okay? That's all I got to say.
Don't smack you.
Don't run up. I come to tell jokes. I come in peace, okay? I come to make you laugh. You laugh. I do my job. You laugh. You do your job. We have a good time, all right? Don't nobody run up on me. I don't run up on you, and we're gonna let it all play out just like that. How about that, okay?
All right. Thank you,
I would
nephew.
hate for my uncle to have to come down there, because if y'all hit me, he better bring his ass down there if I get hit. I'll tell you that.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, speaking of your uncle, it is time for Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building, ready for your love questions right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
At the top of the hour in entertainment news, we want to give Questlove a little shine, a little love for his Oscar win. We'll have national news update with Miss Ann Tripp, but right now it is time for Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey, ready for your love questions. Here we go. Jenna in Terrell says, I'm a 30-year-old single woman, and my son's baseball coach sent me a letter saying that I dress inappropriately at the practices and the games. I am curvy, and I like my leggings, and I like my shorts. So what if I'm turning heads? So what? When I'm at practice, can he determine my dress code? Do you think others have complained?
What is the complaint about? You're at your son's games and at practice. You're dressing
Them shorts must
inappropriate
be
for
high.
how?
Them shorts must be pretty high.
Well, leggings, she says she's curvy, so there's
That
some
means she
thickness
got
involved
body.
here. Yeah,
The coach is bothered.
Yeah.
But it ain't the coach, it's the coach's wife. See, this ain't coming from the coach. This coming from the coach wife and the other mamas
Yeah, what she
that
got?
ain't built banging like the 30-year-old coming up in there
Like the curvy
looking
girl.
like a box
Bring
of
it.
Krispy Kremes. But no, this letter ain't coming from no man. I'm telling you that right now.
Okay,
There
so
ain't
she
no
should
man
tone it down
want this
or be
letter.
herself.
Tone it down for
Tone
who?
it down.
For
I'm
what?
asking. Should she
Inappropriate.
tone it down?
What is
Okay.
she doing inappropriate? Long as you're not embarrassing your son.
Mm-hmm.
That
Okay.
boy in left
All
field
right.
can't catch that ball either. He keep
Yeah.
looking over there.
It ain't the kids, it's the coach. It's the coach's
All
wife.
right. All right,
He is getting
Jenna.
educated, though. He's getting educated.
You need
All right,
to learn
next
these
is
things.
Pooh in Montgomery says, my boyfriend's wife slashed my tires and I couldn't get a ride to work, so I got fired. I told my boyfriend that he would have to pay my rent because of that. He told me that he has nothing to do with what his wife did. How do I handle this? Wow.
Your boyfriend's wife slashed your tires.
She couldn't get a
told
ride to
him.
work, so she got fired.
He got to pay her rent.
Your wife did it, so you got to pay my rent because I can't get to work now because I got fired because she slashed my tires.
Well, so much for him getting the title of your boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
He really can't go to his wife talking about why you do that. Because he know full well why she did it. He just hoping it go away as soon as possible. But it ain't going away no time soon. So I don't know what you going to do. And you ain't got nothing you could do. What you going to do? Tell his wife that y'all sleeping together? That's why you got your tires cut.
That's
She gotta get another
And
job.
then your boyfriend sleeping with you and you got no benefits from it at all. You just
Some
passing
flash
out
pie.
cookie. That's all you doing. He ain't even gonna help you.
Now you
So
got
now,
to go.
Get another.
yeah.
Get another.
Your
job and
lesson
a man
is
of
you
your own.
slept with that woman's husband. She just slit your tires. You lucky it wasn't your throat.
Woo! All right, moving on to Yolanda
let's
and
move on.
Austell.
I'm just telling you. You think the Lord
Yeah.
is in tires. I've been shot at before. I'm just trying to tell you. Go ahead, Sean.
Anyway,
Every scene.
moving on to Yolanda and
See,
Austell.
you ain't never heard this sound before.
That's it.
That's a
it.
bullet
That's
going
right.
by your
Like
ear.
that.
You ain't heard that before.
Yeah, it's nothing she can do. All right, to get another job. All right, moving on to Yolanda in Austell. Yolanda says, my girlfriends and I planned a spa day for a friend that is getting married. We didn't know that her fiance's ex works there as an esthetician. The bride-to-be left the spa when she saw the girl. We stayed because we couldn't get our money back. The bride-to-be is mad at us, but what did we do wrong?
Well, she knows she better not lay down and expect no treatment.
Her face gonna look great.
Oh,
Right.
at the wedding, she gonna be looking straight. Baby girl, what happened to your skin?
Just raw.
They took it off down at the spa. I didn't ask for it. She gave me a peel.
Yeah.
Girl, you don't get no
it makes
peel
you
right for your wedding. I got
Yeah.
it. I got it.
Just
Well,
raw.
Y'all stayed. She couldn't stay. Ain't no need of getting mad at y'all because y'all couldn't get y'all money back.
Mm-hmm.
It's his ex, not her ex.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
I don't know why she mad. Y'all couldn't get your money back. She probably do great work. But the bride knew good and hell well she better not lay her ass on air one of them tables.
That was smart of the bride, yeah.
Yeah.
That hot stone would have been a different kind of hot.
Ooh.
Burns all over her face, yeah. Yeah. All right. So what did they do wrong? Why is the bride, they want to know, can they fix this? What's going to happen? Is she going to get them out of the wedding, kick them out of the wedding?
If you kick them out the wedding, you ain't got no bridal party.
Right.
Why would you kick them
Yeah.
out the wedding?
Yeah. I know
They
she
didn't know
probably
she
thought
worked
about
there.
it, though.
She mad. She feel like they not loyal to her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that they betrayed her or didn't support her or something. Yeah.
Well, they didn't.
All
They
right.
supported their payment.
Yes, they did. They supported. That's what they supported.
That's true.
All right. Hopefully she'll get over it, the bride. Frisia in Chesterfield says, I'm a hairstylist and a beautiful young lady came into my salon for a scheduled consultation. She said referred by my husband. I went outside and called him and he said she works with him and her hair is always a mess. I want to believe him, but it seems fishy. What is going on here?
Wait, I don't understand. Did I miss something?
She's a hairstylist. Her husband referred this young lady to her. She went outside, called her husband, and he said, yeah, this young lady works with me and her hair is always a mess. So the wife wants to believe it, but she says it seems a little fishy to her. And she
The
wants to know what's
husband
going
messing with the little
sent a co-worker to
on. To his
wife?
wife to get her hair did. Uh-huh.
He ain't that
And
stupid. Maybe it's
and she fine.
She said,
Maybe-
a beautiful young lady.
Maybe your husband is just increasing your business,
There you go.
sending business his wife's way.
thank you.
I
Thank
hope
you.
that's it. I
Exactly
think
the same.
that's it because, yeah, he couldn't be
think
that
that's it?
stupid.
Because it's
He
no
couldn't
way
be.
he hollering at her and gonna walk her down to the lion's mouth.
Right. Yeah. With all those
You-
tools and
You'll be
Hot
in the
comb.
mall getting your hair done at Supercuts that don't know nothing about black hair before I send you down to her spot.
right.
Yeah, right. If
Right.
you was
We'll
a
cut it
husband.
off before
You'll
I
be in the
send
mall
you
at
to
that
her
place
spot.
called blow dry, just blow. Just in there, just blow dry your hair. You leave. You're not going to my wife's shop.
All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we definitely want to show some love to Questlove, okay? You can tell that Questlove and his whole producing partners, they were feeling a little strange stepping on the stage after Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, because that's what came after. That's why Chris was there to present him with that award, Questlove. Questlove's directorial debut, Summer of Soul, won Best Documentary Feature. But his team's big, of course, it was overshadowed as it had it was directly after Will Smith that
The
incident, that whole
yeah.
thing. Yeah, you know. Questlove reported that he and its producers were ecstatic to win the Academy Award, but found the situation a bit odd. You think? Nevertheless, Questlove gave a very heartfelt and tearful speech. He paid tribute to his mother, tribute to his late father. So, you know, we just want to give him some shine because Summer of Soul was a great movie, first of all.
Yes.
If you guys haven't seen it, please check it out. It's really good.
I saw it. It
happened
was
in the
really good.
70s in Harlem. Yeah.
Mhm.
It was really good. A beautiful concert. Yeah. But anyway, so congratulations to Questlove. Yeah, I hate that moment was kind of lost because of, you know.
It was
He
completely
was robbed.
It was
He
big
robbed
for
of
him.
his
Yeah.
moment.
You know, a lot of things were overshadowed because of that. And that's really the
Absolutely.
sadness of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's really, really the sadness of it.
Yeah.
Yep. Starting with Will Packer and Shayla Cowan, the producers, you know.
That's
of the
my
Oscars.
wheel right there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was overshadowed. Beyonce's beautiful performance was overshadowed, you know.
With Blue Ivy. Did you see Blue
with
Ivy performing with
Yes,
her mom?
dancing.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did. Yes, I did. She did her cameo thing. I mean, just so much. Even Will's performance was bitter. His win was bittersweet. He did that to himself, you know. Even his win, but anyway, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna be strong in the struggle
I'm
together.
fine.
It's
I'm
still on me, though.
Whoa. I'm fine.
You're not
good,
struggling,
you're good.
Steve?
Oh, no. I ain't wearing this one. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What you
No,
say,
I'm fine. And
'Cause
I
you done
invite
been in some
everybody
stuff.
else. Oh, I done
That
been in some
hurt
hell.
me.
Oh, I done been the meme. I done been the topic of
Yeah.
discussion. I've been 4 billion hits in 2015 within 48 hours. I'm fine. And I invite everybody else join in with me and go on and get
Okay.
fine. It
Okay,
wasn't
to go.
you. It
Free
ain't
yourself.
happened to you.
Free
Man,
yourself.
don't sit up and have no
Understood,
bad
though.
days cause of this. Let Will Smith drink this juice by his damn self. This not finna to be for black people. I'm not wearing this one.
Yeah. This ain't
This
all
was a
about
Will
us.
Smith moment. This wasn't no Will Neal.
Neil.
No, hell no. No, I ain't doing that to myself. I done had enough moments by my damn self. You drinking this one by yourself, homie.
Yeah.
What
You
about
just
the
want to
culture,
spectate,
Steve?
huh? You just want to
What
watch.
culture?
The culture, just for the culture.
See, stop
Just-
all that.
Yes.
Stop all that. Say for the culture. This for Will ass got to work through some things. That's what this is for. This
That's
Will
what
working
Marlon
through some
Wayans
things.
said.
This
what
ain't
Marlon Wayans said.
for the culture. This ain't
Will
for black
apologized.
people. This ain't cause of us. Matter of fact, if I was in comedy, I'll tell you right now, first thing I do is walk out on stage and go, hey, let's get something straight. I don't give a
What?
damn if something wrong. Let me stop. 'cause
Yes. Just take us to Miss Ann, please.
Ladies and
Steve.
gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Okay, thank you very much, and good morning, everybody. Here we go with the news. I don't know why it took till the year 2022, or maybe I do. President Biden has signed a measure into law that makes lynching a federal hate crime, a measure overwhelmingly passed by the Congress.
The yeas are 422, the nays are 3. 2/3 being in the affirmative, the rules are suspended, the bill is passed.
And it went to the president. He signed it. This comes more than 100 years after the Emmett Till Anti-Lynching Act was first proposed. The U.S. Congress turned down the idea 200 times. The innocent 14-year-old Emmett Till, brutally tortured and murdered in Mississippi in 1955 after a white woman told her husband that he whistled at her. She since admitted to a friend that she lied, but she's not being prosecuted. Illinois Congressman Bobby Rush has been trying to get an anti-lynching law passed for years. This one lays down a maximum sentence of 30 years in prison plus fines. The Washington Post reporting there's a suspicious 7-hour gap in Trump White House phone logs on the day Trump supporters stormed the Capitol building. Reports are that there's a call from the White House with Georgia GOP Senator David Perdue at about 11 a.m. that day, and no other calls. Official log ends at 6:54. They all find that kind of suspicious. Meanwhile, we have Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer joining calls from several other congressional Democrats who say that Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas should not be able to rule on any cases related to the insurrection. Recently discovered text messages shows his wife Ginny urging Trump's chief of staff not to concede the election.
I do think he should recuse himself. The information we know right now raises serious questions about how close Justice Thomas and his wife were to the planning and execution of the insurrection.
And Schumer also says the law should be changed so there's a code of ethics for Supremes, because right now there isn't, apparently. And finally...
And the Oscar goes to...
Yeah, people still talking about that slap. However, Jada Pinkett Smith is calling for healing in the wake of Chris Rock's joke that didn't go down so well since she lost her hair because of an autoimmune disease, alopecia, something she went public with back in 2018 and most people knew about. Tiffany Haddish says it was beautiful to see a black man at least defend his wife. Actor Wendell Pierce has voiced his support of Will. The Prince of Bel-Air's first Aunt Viv, Janet Hubert, who didn't even like Will Smith, says that Chris Rock is mean-spirited. Tyrese says that slap was a long time coming after the way Rock insulted Jada's acting skills the last time he hosted the event back in 2016 when she was saying that the Oscars were too white, and he said, you can't criticize a party you weren't invited to. In other words, you didn't even get mentioned for Oscar. Meanwhile, the Motion Picture Academy is holding an emergency meeting today to decide what to do with Will Smith. Ticket sales for Rock's up-and-coming comedy tour selling like hotcakes. Back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What time is it, you ask? It is Tommy time, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy time! What you got, Tommy?
I just can't get, I got to say something because it's just still on me.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Sunday night is just still on me, okay? I can't, the slap. So I just want to talk to him. And this is called, come on, Will. Will, what are you doing? This ain't you. You hit Pootie Tang Daddy? Come on, Will. Come on, you fight aliens, you whoop robots. That's what you do. You really was acting like a Gemini man that night. You know that, right? Because you laughed, then you got mad. And that's what Geminis do, Will. Come on, Will. I mean, you out here taking it to the wild, wild west? Really? Come on. Will, you slap Marty from Madagascar. Yes. Come on. You are Aladdin. You a genie. I know you did not wish for that.
God, no.
Chris Rock is not an enemy of the state, Will. He's not.
Oh, that was my boy.
You're supposed to be a legend. That was not legendary, Will. Surely you were not pursuing happiness like this, were you? Huh? You done jumped up and handcuffed Pookie from New Jack City.
Yeah, he did.
Come on, Will. You think King Richard would be proud of the Fresh Prince right now? Do you, Will? Do you?
Are you crying?
Chris Rock was giving out an Oscar for documentaries. Okay? He had one of the greatest documentaries. Guess what, Will? It was about hair. He been talking about hair for a long time, Will.
Well, he sure did, didn't he?
He did not mean no harm. He went to India. He showed us where the hair came from.
Yeah.
But you, Will, you walked the longest yard and slapped caretaker. That's what you did. Come on, Will. We know you love your wife. We know you hate Chris. Hell, everybody hate Chris, you know?
Everybody hates.
You could have gave him a concussion, Will. You know that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I thought you was the greatest, Will. Ali would not act like that. You played the greatest, Will. What's wrong with you? You out here thinking like you a bad boy for life. You had on your black suit. You had the black suit on. I just knew you was gonna put your shades on, and like the men in black, you was gonna pull that thing out and flash us so we can forget that bullshit you just did.
Oh! Thank you, nephew. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, a New York comedy club owner is concerned that Will Smith's behavior has set a dangerous precedent for comedians. Ooh, we'll talk about that when we come back. Wow.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
A New York comedy club owner is concerned for his acts after Will Smith assaulted Chris Rock at the Oscars, stating that behavior sets a dangerous precedent. Chris was hit for a joke. This is what the comedy club owner said. Chris was hit for a joke, and that's never okay. Comedy Cellar owner Norm Dworman told this to Page Six. There is no limiting principle to it, and it must not be normalized. We support Chris completely, and I think even Will Smith would agree and probably regrets what happened. He says he hopes this doesn't spark copycat incidents in comedy clubs, and let's all hope that it doesn't become a thing. So, Junior, Tommy, Steve, you're not stand-up anymore, but you, of course, know comedy. Are you all concerned about this?
I'm not a stand-up anymore, Shirley. I'm a legend.
You're a legend, baby. You're a legend.
Okay.
Go ahead, though.
Boom. You're a king of comedy.
Go ahead, though. I'm listening.
Are you guys concerned? You know, because this comedy club owner is concerned. What are your guys' thoughts on
not
this?
at all. Not the least bit. No.
He said Chris was hit for a joke, and that's never okay.
No. I'll fall for less. So, no, I'm not concerned.
What do you mean, Junior?
But it's not going to change your actor.
No,
No, we're not changing no act.
No, we
We're not changing.
So you're not concerned that something you say may upset an audience member and they come up on stage and smack you like
I have a
Will
mic
did.
stand. I have a stool. I got a microphone. I got plenty of weapons. I got plenty.
But I'm not messing with nobody in the audience.
Yeah.
I got material. I'm finna do my stuff now. If there's some back and forth, that's something they started.
Yeah, heckling.
Then we got something different happening here now.
I'm walking out looking for short hair.
Why are you this way? Why are you like this?
Not where we
This is
at.
difficult.
It's going to be so many G.I. Joe Jane heifers out here. If I was out here, no, you don't even understand. I'm writing G.I. Joe Jane jokes.
So you're with the New York Comedy Club owner?
I'm walking out there finding a man with short hair and call him G.I. Jane. Please understand. No, the club owner, he has a right to understand. I don't think it's going to set a precedent. That's been happening for years. People have been going up on stages for years. It very, very rarely happens, but it's been going on since comedy started.
Yeah.
Some drunk ass dude, you get the best of him, then here he come. I done had a dude walk up on set. I've had a girl throw a shot glass at me at a club called Thunderbirds in Pensacola, Florida. She threw a shot glass. It came through the lights. I didn't see it. I moved my head out.
What?
She chipped my collarbone with a shot glass. Wow. I put the mic in the mic stand. I was 29. So that's the perfect time to do something to me. I have nothing.
Oh,
I put
yeah.
the mic
You weren't
in
rich.
the mic stand, walked down to the stage, asked her where her man was. He stood up and said, I'm her man. Fuck! Damn jaw.
Yeah.
Cool, because I can't hit no woman. The bar back jumped over the bar and broke the whole thing up. I went right out there. Then the next morning, my shoulder area was so sore and swollen. I went to the hospital. I had a chipped collarbone.
Wow.
Yeah. I done
All
been
over
in
a
incidents
joke.
in the club before.
You remember the joke?
No, it was about her, though.
Oh.
It was about her, though. I think she had short hair.
So you started this.
You were ahead of your time. That's why
terrible.
you're a legend.
Yeah.
That's why you're right. That's what
and
legends
and
do.
I ain't even know what alopecia was.
And neither did Chris Rock. Can we just say that
Yeah,
for
really,
the
man.
record?
You know,
Yeah, well, people thought he knew because Jada shaved
yeah.
her hair publicly on Instagram, and she's talked about it before.
Everybody ain't watching Jada though.
Well, I'm just saying, I think the assumption
No, I know.
was that he knew.
But the majority of people did not know in this world. I can assure you that.
I didn't know.
Sorry.
All right. We got to move on. Coming up next, it is the nephew and the prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject is, I didn't mean what I said. We'll get into that right after this, find out what that's all about. But right now it is time for the nephew and the prank phone call for today. What you got for us, Neff? Huh?
Gonna get a little gritty up in here. That's what we're gonna do today. Going through my files, my archives. Here's one here. Peed on my house.
What?
Peed
What?
on my house.
I don't understand.
What's wrong? Y'all don't like these titles? I'm gonna say it again. Peed on my house.
That got to sound like a sermon, though.
Okay.
Junior, right.
I said it. Peed on my house. You mad? Run up here and do something.
All right. Don't get smacked.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do like Sidney Poitier. When you slap me, I'm gonna slap you back.
Okay.
Peed on my house. They calling me Mr. Tibbs. Let's go. Peed on my house.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Mr. I think that's the name.
Yeah, this is. What's this in regard to?
This about an air conditioner unit. You did some work for us over on my house over off Street. Do you remember coming out there last week?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Right, it was a lady there, my wife. She let you in to come on.
Right. Is there a problem? Is there a problem? The air's not cooling or what?
No. It's cooling. Everything. Matter of fact, I want to tell you that you did a good job. But I got a question for you now. When you was at the house and you was working on the air conditioner out there in the backyard, did you happen to go on the side of my house and pull out and use the bathroom right there on the side? Did you go over there and you do number one on the side of my house?
Say what?
Well, what I'm saying is that my wife tells me that when you were there, that you went on the, she was looking out the window. She said that when you was there, that you and went and used the bathroom on the side of the house.
Hold. Wait a minute. I did what now to what?
Right. You and you did number one over on the side of the house. Now, is that something that you did?
Say, man, look, you got to understand something, man. All right, now, I apologize if that did happen, but you got to understand something. You know, we down south, man, and, you know, we talking 85, 90, 95-degree weather, man. I got to stay hydrated. I got to drink a lot of fluids. So, you know, with me being the age that I am, I have to drink a lot of fluids and it tend to pass through. And once again, I said I apologize.
I understand all that, but you know what? I can't accept no apology like that when I got a man that's got on the side of my house and then
man, now I'm apologizing to you, and you coming off on me like that?
You done on the side of my house in front of my wife.
Now look here, young man. Now if your wife saw me, evidently she need to see some type of because you evidently ain't doing some. You
Who the hell? Who you think you talking to?
Why is your wife watching me anyway do my work? Why is she that hard up that she got to look at the old man?
Look, all I know is I don't want no man at my house, in the house, side of the house, backyard, nothing.
Well, you should have been there.
Hey, look, man, let me tell you something, dog. Let me tell you something. I'm the only person at my house. You understand me?
Evidently you ain't right if she out there looking at me. Look here, son. I'm a professional, okay? I do my job, and I take my job with pride, okay? It's not being professional. If there's something that I did, that's that water running through me, all right?
Okay, now, but you don't at no other man's house, and you at my house, and my wife sitting there looking at you out the window. Now, I got a problem with that.
Well, what you need to have a problem with is your wife looking at me if that's what I did. You know what? You need to be at home and give us something to look at other than looking at me.
You don't tell me what I need to do about my wife. Now, you don't go to another man.
Man, you know what? I'm about to lose it. All right? Now,
you're gonna make me lose it.
Let me get my book. That's all. Yeah, I got you right here.
You damn right. And I'm gonna tell you what.
Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna show you what it is.
You don't at another man's house. You don't do that. And my wife looking out the window, and I bet you knew that them blinds was open.
Young man, nah, you getting me real upset with these accusations. All right, now look, you at what is street?
I You know where I'm at.
I will show you what the is.
I want you to bring your back over here on Phillips.
I know exactly what you said. You that youngster on that street. I'm gonna come over there, and I got something for you, youngster. I got something for you. Now,
Who you think?
made me disregard my professionalism, and I'm gonna come show you what being is about.
Look, man, what you don't do is at another man's house, and that's what you did, and you know it ain't called for. Now, you could have held that.
I apologized, man. I had to go. I told you I drank a lot of fluids in this hot heat, man. Now, what else do you want me to do?
I want you to keep your fluid till you get to the service station down the street, but not in my backyard side of the house and my wife looking out the window.
Man, you and what you talking about. If I did, I apologize. If you can't accept it, then the hell with it.
Look at you're gonna me off and make me do something up in here. I'm telling you now.
What you want to do, man? I done told you. I done apologized to you, and I will come over there and kick your okay?
No, you ain't. I take you'll do what? Let me tell you something.
Kick your young because judging from the age of your wife is young, and I know you're young. You can't deal with no old school. I'll kick your young
You gonna get your whooped today. You hear me? You gonna get. Let me tell you.
Street 2, I'll come your young.
Let me tell you, so I got one more thing to say to you. Is you listening to me?
Speak, damn it.
This is Nephew Tommy. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your boy named.
Hey, man, now you know what? I'm going to get with his. He know I got heart palpitations, and I don't need this type of in my life, man.
He said, man, my boy be out there fixing air conditioners and heaters all day. He said, man, let me tell you something. He said he'd be frustrated to begin with. He said, but give him a call.
He said, know it, man, because I got 9 or 10 more I still got to do today.
Hey, man, you all right?
Man, yeah, I'm all right now, nephew. I'm all right now, nephew. Nephew Tommy, you and that Steve Harvey are some damn fools in the morning. I listen to y'all cats every morning, man. I don't know how in the hell. I sit back riding laughing. And how y'all get people, and y'all done got me with the same. Oh, man. I enjoy y'all show, man. Y'all keep up the good doggone work.
I appreciate it, man. I got one more question to ask you, man. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Well, you know, the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on with it, baby. Come on. You know what it is.
I love
You know what it is.
Wrong. I'm going to whoop your young.
But I like when he got frustrated and said,
I know. He said, I got heart palpitations.
He just had to growl. Ain't got nowhere to go. It's an old dude and got worked up, ain't got nowhere to put it.
Yeah, right.
Old school cat, baby. Old school cats. All right. Tell you one more time. I said it the last break. Last hour. I'm gonna say it here again. The nephew's coming to Nashville, Tennessee. Added a show on Sunday night, 7 o'clock. That's the last show I'm adding. 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday. We gonna try to make it to work on Monday. Okay, we gonna work. We gonna try. The things y'all want me to do. We gonna try. Come on in so he won't be frowning at me. So I'm gonna be here, okay? Then the following week we go on to Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay? All right. Charlotte, North Carolina, the Comedy Zone. 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 on Sunday. The one on Sunday is at 4 o'clock so I can get to work on time Monday morning. All right?
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Tickets on sale, Charlotte, North Carolina, right now.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, today's Strawberry Letter subject. I didn't mean what I said, okay? I didn't mean it. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com. All you have to do is click Submit Strawberry Letter, and we could be reading your letter live on the air, just like I'm going to read this one right here, right now. You never know. It could be yours. You never know.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, I didn't mean what I said. Dear Steve and Shirley, my husband and I have been married for 8 years, and we've known each other 15 years. We have been through ups and downs like most couples, but when we argue, it's because of something that my husband has remembered from the past. I won't say he's insecure, but he's always worried about me leaving him for my ex boyfriend or this female I fooled around with one time when we were separated. I guess it's my fault for him thinking I would leave him because when I get mad, I say a lot of things I do not mean. I want to hurt him and win the argument. I always have to fix it for days after we've made up. The last fight we had is a lot different because I was still mad days later, and he overheard me on the phone with the woman I used to fool around with. I told her that my husband is mediocre in bed and she has way better skills than he does. I told her that my ex-boyfriend has been begging for me to meet up with him at a hotel, by his house, and I was thinking about going because he has a lot more stamina than my husband does. I wasn't paying attention to the camera that we have on the front porch or the fact that it has a microphone on it. My husband was in the house and heard the entire conversation. Conversation, yeah. I continued to sit on the porch after my call, and he talked through the camera to tell me to come inside. I tried to tell him that I was still upset and I didn't mean anything I said, but there was no way to fix it. I really don't think my side chick has better skills than him. I was talking BS because I was still salty with him. I've never cheated on him unless we were separated, so I need him to believe that. It wasn't serious. I wasn't serious. How do I get my husband to trust me again? Please help. Wow. Trust is a hard thing, and this is just not cool what you're doing, okay? You really you need to grow up. I mean, you're very immature. Words hurt. Words lead to actions. That's why your husband is upset. He thinks, because you said it, you did it. And you need to stop saying stupid stuff that you don't mean. You can't take any of that stuff back. You can't take it back, period. It's common sense that if it's the only thing you guys argue about, this is what you say, according to you, is what you've said in the past, that you should stop talking. Your husband is not insecure, but like most men, he's got an ego, a fragile ego, and no man wants to hear that someone else has better skills than him or more stamina than him. What is wrong with you? You really need to stop this. I mean, even if you say you haven't cheated, he's not going to believe you because he heard what you said. He heard it coming out of your mouth. You're playing a dangerous game here with your husband, with your marriage, all of that. Trust, that's a big thing in marriage, a very, very important thing. Once it's broken, it's really, really hard to get back, if ever, if at all. But your husband is still here. He's still there with you, so maybe there's a chance. So you got to stop playing with his feelings. You got to grow up. You're hitting way below the belt. If you don't stop this and work on fixing your marriage and trying to get your husband to come back around, and these are things that you've broken, you're going to lose him. You really are. Steve?
Wow. This is really one of the more ignorant letters we've had in a while, and we've had some ignorant ones. The subject is, I didn't mean what I said. Problem is, he heard you.
Yep.
This your whole problem. This whole thing is her. I don't even know how this dude's still here. This is one of the worst. Look, y'all been married 8 years. Y'all known each other 15. She say we've been through ups and downs like most couples, but when we argue, see, no, this ain't like most couples now. Not reading this letter is like most couples. I want to tell you this right now. This is rare. But when we argue, it's because of something that my husband has remembered from the past. And I won't say he's insecure, but he's always worried about me leaving him. Now, why was he worried about him leaving him? Guess what she says? For my ex-boyfriend or this female I fooled around with one time we was separated. Now, let's just deal with that part right here. Your husband has an awful lot to worry about. What he looking at? What she looking at?
That's a lot going on.
What you looking at him for? What you looking at her for? Everybody walk by is a potential threat. This man can't even relax. If a guy walk by, that's a threat. If a woman walk by, that's a threat. Girl, you too much. See, and she said, I guess it's my fault for him thinking I would leave him, because when I get mad, I say a lot of things I do not mean. I want to hurt him and win the argument. Are you stupid? Hurting don't mean you win. What is y'all? Y'all having arguments trying to one-up each other? Listen, when you argue with your wife, this ain't cracking or the Joneses. Your mama's so fat, she need a belt on the size of the equator. Well, your mama's so fat. Wait, that ain't what this is. Are y'all arguing to one-up each other?
So immature.
That's not winning an argument. You stupid.
All right, hold on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject of today's Strawberry Letter, I didn't mean what I said. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, I didn't mean what I said. I didn't mean it.
Well, but what you saying it for? Because y'all argue like fools. First of all, you've been together for 15 years, but you think your man is insecure because he's afraid you're going to leave him for your ex-boyfriend or a female you fooled around with when y'all were separated. Whew. Just a lot to worry about.
Yeah.
He can't get no rest. I'm going out with the girls for happy hour. Happy hour with them what? With who? See, he ain't got to worry about who gonna be down there. All he got to worry about is people gonna be down there. Is it some people? see, most people we got to worry about who all gonna be down there, and then the dude wait to hear some other dude's names, or a woman wait to hear some women names. When you say you're going to happy hour, his first question is people gonna be there? Because your appetite is for everybody. And then I guess it's my fault for him thinking I would leave him when I get mad, because I say a lot of things I don't mean because I want to hurt him and win the argument. Hurting a person is how you win an argument? No, see, you got to stop thinking of winning an argument and thinking about settling an argument. If you're arguing to win, you're not going to do that. So now, and then you always got to fix it for days after we done made up. In the last fight we had, it was a lot different, because I was still mad days later, and he overheard me on the phone with the woman. I used to fool around with. I told her on the phone that my husband is mediocre in bed and she got way better skills than he do. And he heard this with the woman you used to fool around with. He heard that. Now that ain't insecurity. That's not insecure. He heard it. That's a blatant statement. And you wasn't trying to hurt him because you was talking about him without his knowledge. So now this ain't how you win this argument, because you talking about the man behind his back. So you can't say that you was trying to win an argument by hurting him. You wasn't even talking to him. Then I told her that my ex-boyfriend been begging me to meet up with him at a hotel by his house, and I was thinking about going because he got a lot more stamina than my husband do. Now, wait a minute now. This man is hearing this. First of all, he ain't got no skills. Now he ain't got no stamina. What is he doing?
What man wants to hear that? Yeah.
Why is he here? See, and then once again, you talking to too many damn people. She good, she better. You know, you too much to satisfy. See, so far in this letter, I don't even know why you still calling me your husband. Because I'm telling you right now, so I wasn't paying attention to the camera that we got on front porch, and it got a microphone on it. My husband was in the house, heard the entire conversation. I sat on the porch after the call. He talked through the camera, told me to come inside. I tried to tell him I was still upset and didn't mean anything I said, but there was no way to fix it. I really don't think my side chick has better skills than him. Are you listening to what you writing? You're so damn stupid. You type stupid. See, not only do you say stupid stuff or think stupid stuff, you type stupid stuff.
Yeah. You
actually said, I don't think my side chick has better skills than him. What?
Let her have it.
I've never cheated on him unless we were separated. What? Y'all wasn't separated when you was in here telling your girlfriend that she had better skills and your ex-boyfriend that you was talking about to your side chick because she don't care because all y'all do everything. And I was talking BS because I was still salty with him. So I need him to believe that I wasn't serious. How do I get my husband to trust me again? Please help. Question number 1, how is he still your husband? See, I'm stuck with this here because you not my wife because you belong to too many people. Yeah. You the other woman. You got a side chick. You cheating with you got a boyfriend. I'm just going to be real with you. This is over.
100.
This is over. This ain't no marriage right here. And quit asking us to fix stuff that's unfixable. Y'all need Bishop Jakes or somebody like this because I ain't got nothing for you. See, I don't know. Just too many people in here. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, here come the waitress. Ooh, here come the maitre d'. Here come the waiter. Ooh, the dishwasher. Oh, the bus boy. Ooh, look at this girl over here sitting next to us. Ooh, this man just rubbed up against me. It's just too many people in here. I'm confused. I'm hot. I'm all this here. It's just too much going on in here. Girl, child, I can't even eat. Everybody in here look fine to me. I'm just slobbering on myself. It's too much.
All right, please leave your comments on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram.
Him, I like her, I like them,
Facebook.
I like both of them, I like all of them. It's about 65 people in here I want.
Go to SteveHarveyFM.com and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand as well. Coming up next at 46 minutes after, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Okay, Shirley, but first, Friday, and that's this Friday, Dallas, Texas. Texas Trust Theater, April Fool's Comedy Jam. Okay, Bruce, Bill Bellamy, myself, Earthquake. Okay. Now we're going to come out there. It's going to be a little different since the Oscars. Just want to let you know. It's going to be a little different show since the Oscars. Okay? Just want to put everybody on notice. Okay, all right, now that was just the Oscars. Don't do this here. Just don't come Texas Trust Theater. Just want to let you know. That song do apply. Try Jesus.
Not me.
Not me. No hands. All right,
you have been warned.
Yeah, now we get sports. Final Four has been set. Who y'all got, man? Come on, Villanova in Kansas.
I ain't seen a game. Man.
You ain't seen. You missed the whole tournament, huh?
This is man.
But here you go. Here you go.
Come on.
Number 1 Kansas versus number 2 Villanova. All right. Then you got number 8 North Carolina Tar Heels versus Duke.
That's the Final Four?
That's the Final Four, man.
Oh, all the powerhouses is there.
4.
Now,
4.
Now, I got to say something, man. Really nothing personal. I've spoken at Villanova before, and I don't know why. I just hated Villanova when they beat Georgetown that year because I wanted Thompson to win and Patrick Ewing. And I was really hurt and disappointed when Villanova won, but they was some bad boys. So I really can't stay mad at Villanova because I spoke at the college one time. It was a great schools, great kids over there. And plus, I don't need no hate right now. My life is going smooth, and I don't need to create no ripple. I have no love for Kansas at all. No nobody out there. But when you come down to them Liners, boy, them Carolinas, that Duke and that Michael Jordan blue and all that. Now, Carolina. I would love to see the coach for Duke, Coach K, get up out of here with a championship. Boy, that would be a great story.
It would, man. It would. Let me tell you this too, Unc. Do you know this is the first time that they've met in the NCAA tournament? This is the first time Duke and Carolina have played each other in the NCAA tournament.
You know something, Junior? That is really good sports facts. You have been doing a wonderful job with sports. Because you keep it exciting.
Yeah,
you know,
but you ain't seen nothing, man. So, they already got the rivalry. So I got to know who
See,
you
that's
got.
what I'm talking about, Junior. See, now you're talking sports. Remember when you was trying to be political? All out your arena?
Ukraine.
Yeah, trying to share stuff. Nobody give a damn. You in here talking about Ukraine. You shut your black ass up talking about some damn Ukraine sports.
You are stupid.
Who in the game, man? Black ass talking about Ukraine. You don't even know where that
Junior,
is.
thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, cussing can help ease your pain.
Come on.
What?
Yes!
Right after
I'm
this.
the expert.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, I want you guys to listen up to this very carefully. You too, Carla. According to a new study, I want you to hear it too, Carla. According to a brand new study, shouting curse words eases your pain. Did you guys know this?
Hell
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It
Carla,
seems
what
that
you mean
cursing.
No, it eased your pain, like she's saying. I mean, I felt
it
good,
do
but
both.
go ahead. Do both.
It
Okay.
seems
It
that-
ease
it seems
pain
like-
and cause pain. It do both.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems that cursing triggers the body's natural fight or flight response to stress, which in turn helps to alleviate pain. Researchers were so impressed with how much cussing works that they suggest doing it during medical treatments. As psychology professor Dr. Richard Stevens explained, swearing is drug-free, calorie-free, cost-free, and side effects-free. So why not try it?
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you guys, Steve, Tommy, Junior,
Ask
how
me.
has cussing helped you out? And Carla too. Steve, how? How? Tell me.
It has been such an integral part of my life. Yes. I'm telling you, man, that's why I don't have high blood pressure. I ain't got diabetes. I ain't got ulcers because I don't have backup in me. See, I release stuff. I've tried to tell it to people for years. There's a lot of people, they Christians be talking about own cuss and all this. Okay, that's fine, but you are uptight, ulcer having ass Christian.
Yeah.
That's what you have. That's why a lot of Christians have diabetes.
Yeah.
That's why you're also having ass Christian. And that's why a lot of Christians have ulcers. A lot of people have diabetes. A lot of them got high blood. I ain't got none of that.
So let's go to a cussing session, dog. That's gonna help us relieve ourselves. Let's go to a cussing session.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Careful,
All right,
guys.
on real loud, Steve. Kiss my what? Just go give it to me right here. This is gonna relieve.
Whole ass.
That felt
See,
good.
that's one of my favorites.
Higher.
Whole. I like to put the word whole in front of ASS because it encompasses everything. It's letting you know that you're going to need to really lick your lips to get this done. Because I need for you to kiss my whole.
Yeah.
See, sometimes you can add adjectives with cussing that makes it better. Next question.
Okay. I wish to you would. And it's important that the key word in there is to.
Yeah.
To.
Oh, that's
I
the
wish
key word?
to blank you would.
Yeah.
See, to. That's very pointed.
Yes, it is.
See, you gotta. It's the word in front of the cuss word that gives its validity, its flavor.
Okay.
Next,
That's good.
anybody.
Who in the?
See, that's an easy one because you could just do a real simple one like that. Who in the hell? See, if you don't like advanced cussing, you can get around. Who in the hell drink all this Kool-Aid in here?
It's levels to this.
Yeah.
See, it's levels. This is entry-level cussing. This will get you started.
Okay.
It'll at least help you out.
Can I ask you one? Here you go.
Yes.
You say somebody that keeps saying your name over and over. Steve.
What? See, now the reason you use that word right there is because you tired of hearing your name. So you have to give him a name. And that's why you want to use that one right there. Yes, Carla.
I agree with you guys.
I got a question for Steve.
Come on, Carla.
Can I borrow $450,000?
Work it now.
Hurry.
Hurry up.
Hurry.
What's your answer?
The fault.
All right, guys. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we hate to hear of celebrity divorces, but we'll tell you who's splitting up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, sad news. Our good friend Anthony Anderson and his wife Elvina are divorcing. They're splitting up after 22 years of marriage. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, Elvina filed last week in Los Angeles, citing irreconcilable differences, and she is requesting spousal support and asking for Anthony to pay her legal fees. The estranged couple met as students in 1989 back at Howard University and got married in 1999. They have 2 children, Kaya, 26, and Nathan, 22. And I got to ask you, Steve, we know you've been, here. You've been here once or twice. So do you have any words of encouragement for Anthony?
No, it'll be okay. I know both of them, great people, man. I know both of them. And they'll be fine. It's just sometimes, people grow apart. Mm-hmm. And that's just a matter of life, man. And when you grow apart, then you shouldn't stay together. If you've grown apart and there's irreconcilable differences, because some of the differences you can't get past. I don't know anything about them personally like that, but they're good people, and it's a shame though, but it happens. I honor mine all the way out. I'm rich or poor, I stayed with them, sickness and in health. To death do you part. I was right
Those
there,
are the big ones.
And the reason I say to death do you part, because once I felt like I was dying, then it was time for me to get out.
Because that's not what that means.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, and we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time for Would You Rather. Would you rather be stronger than the average man or smarter than the average man?
Smarter.
Stronger or smarter?
Tell me what you said.
Hmm?
Smarter. I don't give a damn about being strong. Picking up, I'm cool. Smarter though? Come on.
And that's coming from a person who specializes in stupidity.
I thought so.
That's big news.
But you can't be. But you can't be super stupid if you're not smart enough. Wow.
Go ahead. Run with it.
What?
I
need a nap
with it.
Because I'm telling you, as far as smart goes, it's just
damn,
size.
Corey. Woo!
Right.
That wasn't deep.
Ooh, Corey in the building.
What about you, Steve? You haven't answered. Smarter or stronger than the average man?
It's subjective. I haven't been smarter than the average man, but I have been stronger. I'm mentally stronger, physically stronger than the average guy. So I would have to go stronger because the stronger will help me survive things.
Okay. Yeah. All right,
He
Junior?
just refused to side.
I'm
Go
going
ahead,
with,
sir.
yeah,
I'm not siding with the damn thing you said. So. Soon as he
Junior,
said smarter, I was
I'm gonna go with stronger. Cause I go in the hospital a lot. I need strength.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
I need to go what I got to get.
I go in the hospital a lot. They shouldn't have been that smart. Well, I know this sickle cell. We know that.
All right. Would you rather have sex daily, every single day, with a sexy ghost, or would you have sex? Yeah, a sexy ghost, or would you rather have sex once a month with your spouse? Every day with a ghost, a sexy ghost now, or once a month with your spouse?
I'm going with B.
I'm going to go with the once a month. I'm not this ghost.
Yeah, I'm going with that once a month. You're not going to scare me into doing it every day.
Boo.
Yeah. No.
And what is she, Al?
Oh Oh, so
I'm holding her. My hands keep going through her. What are you doing?
That was stupid.
A real quick one, Shirley. Real quick.
All right. Would you rather live the rest of your life naked and afraid in the wilderness or live the rest of your life in a 400 square foot house, a tiny house? Naked and afraid or in a tiny house?
Yeah, I hate both of them, but I can't be ass naked outside.
Yeah, I'm had to be in the house.
I have a tiny house.
As soon as I get a bump on you know who, we got some inside.
All this calamine lotion every day, I can't do it.
Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, we'll have our last break of the day. And of course, we'll get some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we are, guys, our last break of the day on this Wednesday. And we got to send a special shout out, Steve, before you get to your closing remarks, to Steve Harvey Nation. Listen up. Judge Steve Harvey is looking for cases for season 2. If you have an issue with your sister, your friend, coworker, or anyone, and you want Judge Steve to settle the matter, apply at JudgeSteveHarveyCasting.com. That is JudgeSteveHarveyCasting.com. And Judge Steve will see you in court. All right.
And come on and holler at your boy.
That's right.
That's the way I see it.
Yes.
Feel how you want to feel. Feel how you want to feel. But that's how I see it. Oh, yeah. That's how I see it.
For every occasion. I love
Roscoe Wallace, how I see it. Oh, yeah. Let's see. What do I feel like sharing with you all today? You know what? This whole Oscar thing has drawn so much attention. Everybody likes to have opinions, and everybody's opinion is valid. I've been surprised by some of the opinions and surprised by some of the people who have their line of thinking on it. But everybody's entitled to it. But, you know, when you get through with all of this, what happened the other night, do you know what really matters? It's really what's going on in your life. That's really what matters. What's going on with you? What are you doing to keep yourself balanced, on track, on target? What are you doing to accomplish your missions, your dreams, your aspirations? What are you doing? What are you doing to make your environment a better place? That should be the concern of us. I'm done talking about it. You know, everybody, look. We got a radio show. We have to talk about certain things. But really, the truth of the matter is, and please know, I've made some very, very public mess-ups. I done been out there. I done been the one before. So I know what it feels like. I know what Will is feeling. I know what Chris Rock is feeling. I get it. I've been at the forefront of some very major public opinionated scenarios out there. But at the end of the day, I had to get right back to fixing my life up and doing me. And I suggest you do that, man. But there are some people who spend their entire day enamored with the internet, going on Instagram, commenting, trolling, all like this. Do you know that doing you is 24/7 job? Do you know that making sure you okay and your children are okay and your spouse is okay and your loved ones are okay and your mate is okay? Do you know that's 24/7? And do you know if you do it properly, you will run out of the 24? You can't get it all done in a day, not if you're trying to do it the right way. So I would suggest to everybody, get your focus where your focus belongs, improving your environment. And the reason I use the word environment is because you have to be responsible for the lives that you come across and touch. And if you're trying to live in this world with caring about nobody but yourself, that's not how it's done. That's not how it's done. You won't make it. I'm just here to tell you, you will not make it, because we are all connected in some kind of way. I can't come in here and do like I want to do on this radio show because I'm connected to 5, 6 other people. And that's not to count the people that you don't even hear on the radio, the engineers, the editors, the people who work in production, the people who work in sales, the people that work in video. I can't even count. So if you think that you're in this all by yourself, you need to readjust your thinking. You are responsible for your environment. I am responsible for what happens to my children. I mean, look, I can't do everything, but if they call me, I have to respond. I'm their parent. I'm more experienced than all my children. So when they call me for advice, I have it for them. Now, if you choose not to call me, then all of my children are grown. Go do you. But now when you get in the spot and you come to me and you ask me for my advice, I'm going to give it to you from my experience level. Now, if they don't want that, that's fine and dandy. Trust and believe. I strongly suggest you listen to me. Because if you done got yourself twisted, you need to come talk to somebody that's been twisted and gotten untwisted. You understand? And that's the focus of your life. It is that way, and it is ongoing, and it never stops. Now, you have time to take vacations. You have time to get away sometimes. You can either get away during the course of the day. Just go to happy hour. Sit down with your friends. Laugh. Put your troubles down. Everybody has to have a release. Like they were doing a thing earlier in the show about cussing. And, people tell me, I don't like people that cuss or show a lack of intelligence. Okay. That's you. That's you. It's people who feel that because people worship God in a different way than they do, that they wrong. That's you. That's you. It's more than one way to God now. You don't have the only way to him. So, I try to implore people, stop looking at the internet so much. Stop focusing on what's going on social media. If you put that attention on yourself, man, it is much needed. Because like I said earlier, taking care of you and the people that are in your orbit is a 24/7 job. And if you do it right, you are going to run out of the 24. Some stuff going to have to get handled tomorrow. If you're doing it the right way. Take care of yourself. Take care of everybody in your orbit. Pay attention to your environment. Pray. Talk to God. Hey, y'all, those are my closing remarks. Did I tell you this? Talk to God today. He would love to hear from you.
Come on.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.